Hello, it's me. I'm back. Had to delay a little bit, but that's fine. We're good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's time once again to go to the moon because it's haunted. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I still have no idea how to properly start these streams, but I guess I could probably talk about what I've been doing since last stream, because for the majority of the time I wasn't even home. I was actually hanging out at a friend's place and we're watching what's it called, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, because my friend hasn't seen it, but I have. Granted, they've only, before we started watching it, they had only seen episode 3 of Star Wars. So, yeah. But thankfully, they are very much enjoying it, which is good. I've done my best to kind of like not set up any sort of expectations or anything like that, just so I don't overhype or underhype things. It's more just like, hey, you watch it, you get an idea. If you don't like it, we stop watching. If you do like it, we can keep watching. And now we're up to season 3, so yeah. And then we also watched episode 1 because, again, they've only seen episode 3, so it just made sense to watch episode 1, and then I believe we're going to be watching episode 2 next. But for now, because we've been watching so much lately, over like the past 3 or 4 days, just gonna let them rest for a bit, essentially. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Basically just finished eating. Yeah, anyway. That's enough yapping. No, I basically forced myself to yap there. Let me launch routine. Whole reason we're here today. Still so rated S. It has decided that it wants to be in a weird resolution again. So sec. Let me just full screen at 1920 by 1080. Just be it for a sec there, but we're good. We're back. Keep the settings. Yes. Also, before I forget, screen going funky. That's fine though. Let me just real quick activate that one setting again. Where is it? Ooh, okay, that's just that was just the actual game itself. I was like, oh god. Display lighting. Here we are. Woo. Right. Get that so we can actually see the chat and everything. Right. Load game here. So last time, don't quite remember. I do know that thing is running around now. Left the previous location. Did a bit of a moonwalk outside. And now we're back in here, and then I got jump scared. So I gotta remember how to play again. Hold up, let me just actually let's just bring it in and push it out. That stuff. Oh yeah, I kind of need that. What's my battery power up? Okay, it's full. Cool. Gotta be careful because bro is walking around, but he could also just kind of just be sitting somewhere. He has a weird habit of just kind of just sitting in places. Probably should have checked the tasks to see what exactly I'm supposed to be doing. It would probably help. Tasks. What are we doing again? I forget. System is successful, however, I need someone's ID to open the gate. That's right. Contamination. There seems to be an EL9 contamination. Need to find the chemical laboratory and compile disinfectant myself, since the automated system doesn't appear to be working. That's right. So we basically just need to explore the place of it. I think we have to go to the like left here. That's also where Long Man is. Still need to give him a proper name so I can stop calling him Thing. I'm thinking maybe Greg. Let's see. I feel he's kind of just not around. It's a little concerning. Means he's probably sitting down somewhere, just waiting. Oh, I hear him now. I'm gonna go into here because it's a lot safer. I know how to deal with him, but I'd rather not waste my battery. Also, excuse me. Basically had a bit of lunch to eat, and then also a lot of soft drink, so the carbonation is not sitting well, as usual. As is the case with pretty much any carbonated drink. You know what, fuck it. We ball. We spot him, bam. Simple as that. Just make sure. Yeah. He's behind me. How the fuck did he get behind me? So I need to do that because camera got fucked up from that. That's probably why he just wasn't appearing. So I need to get to a certain point for him to spawn in. He's either puking. Wait, shit. I'm gonna say shitting because he's known to do that. He's there. But where? Sounds like he's gone back. So... It's so fucking dark. I don't need that yet. I'm going in here, so I'll grab it. I'm going to believe I'm safe in here, but at the same time... Here's we are safe here. Where's that command? Let me save first. Help. We're in here now. Well, I mean, Minder to source new sample EL9 testing from the system. Oh god, that's a lot. Potential E11. Oh, E11. EL9 stabilizers, my bad. Oh, excuse me. Citric acid can boost that strength. It could destroy out a solution. It's too acidic. Sodium bicarbonate could disrupt peroxide. pH levels. Help copper stay active. EDTA. Good at cleaning up stray metals that would weaken phenol. Strength can weaken when in a lot of alcohol, such as ethanol. Stabilizes metals and protects H2O2. PvP, as it's just saying there. Good stabilizer, but could make the solution more vicious than we want. PvP can retain and slow down the release of silver ions. Sodium chloride. Can balance that. Or lose strength fast. Breaks down H2O2 and Cu2. Accelerate decomposition too much. Notes. Base. Active O1. Copper. Right. Base plus active O1, which could be copper, plus active O2 and a stabilizer. I gotta do some math based on what's here. Potential actives. See, hold on, let me read. What was this one again? Did it say potential stabilizers? Potential stabilizers, yeah, okay. Potential actives. Copper ions, unstable if exposed to strong acids or too much salt. Best in mildly acidic environments. Silver ions highly compatible. EDTA can bind silver ions too tightly. So would destroy copper ions too quickly. Potent oxidizer even from the peroxide. Just put copper strength. Phenol. Hydrogen peroxide. Works well with C2 plus EDTA. That provides a long-lasting solution. Does not synergize well with H2O2. Oh, and then the actual... no. They're trying to figure out this. So we know copper is one of them. We know that for a fact. We're safe in here. That door won't open. Slightly acidic conditions. Okay. Hydrogen peroxide would be the best thing. Is that a stabilizer? Was that a stabilizer? But, okay, choosing a base. Let's see. Water content improves penetration in porous surfaces. Water alone doesn't work for copper or hydrogen peroxide. Well, guess we're not using water then. IPA. Isopropyl alcohol. Very effective base. Helps dissolve cell membranes, making pathogens more vulnerable to copper peroxide. Might use that. That one. Reduce risk of residue. Keeps citric acid from clumping and separating. It keeps copper ions suspended and spread out evenly. Don't know why there's a extra full stop after the word copper ions there. Slight bit of a typo. Can degrade hydrogen peroxide. Ethanol compatible with EDTA, doesn't assist copper ions, no big advantage for IPA. So yeah, definitely not ethanol. It seems that IPA is our best base here. Okay. No. That. Copper ions. Okay. Okay, whatever. This. Hydrogen peroxide seems to be our best bet. So we just gotta figure out which stabilizer. Engine personic collects results. Fail effectiveness 75%. So yeah, it's not sodium bicarbonate. I know that for a fact. What is this? Okay. Okay, we need a stabilizer that works with copper and H2O2. EDTA. Seems to be... EDTA seems to be our best bet here. Yep, there we go. Now it's actually doing something. It's a moth or something flying around in front of my face. Compound is 100% effective. Formula assisted. Assigned to decontamination chamber. Main control laboratory is accessible. Right. So we got the... There's moth flying all around my face. Oh, this was, we saw earlier. I see. But we have the thing that basically gets rid of it, so that's good at least. Or at the very least we know what the thing is. The EL9 disinfectant has been compiled. The main control laboratory should now be accessible. Right. So we need to get back there. Do that. Assigned to decontamination chamber. So if we go back to the decontamination chamber, it should just work now. Because it wasn't able to figure it out on its own, which is why we had to come here and do it ourselves. Problem now is getting back. Fucking Greg in the way. There he is. I can also go into here, which helps. So I can also see all the way over there. Didn't even notice this spot here. Where the fuck does this go? Can't see shit. Chemical lab. Oh, in here. Not going there yet. I'm all twisted around. I don't know where I am. This should work now because we got the solution. Oh. It's gonna probably do, yep, scan. EL9 detected. Administering disinfectant for EL9. Should be safe. Huh? What the fuck am I looking at? That's someone's face? Oh, that both doors are open now. That's not great.
Such sorrow in her eyes. Or is it heartache? How lonely she must have been. I'm here now.
See. William Davis. 9742. I don't like that sound. It's the code we need for that room to get into the thing to drain it is 9742. Remember that. What the fuck is that? You know, I feel like I'm better off just not knowing. A little weird, but alright. Okay, I'll take this opportunity to say. To check my tasks. 9742. I think we can go to a database to tell us now. Yes. 9742. It's gotta be that one, otherwise why would they give us that? We have the thing to also kill this now, so that's good at least. I don't know if it's gonna affect Greg though. I don't think he's the same thing. Unless he is, it's hard to tell. He doesn't look like he's any of that stuff. Seems more like they just found two completely different things, causing two different types of problems. $9742. Remember. If I'm not sure, we can check here. Alright. 9742. You can't get me. He's crying because he couldn't get me. Forgetting that my cat makes a sound every time it disconnects from the projector. While he's over there, you know, assuming he stays there and doesn't just teleport. Right. 9742. Cool. I was expecting to have to press a button, but it also works. I feel like I'm gonna get jump scared here, because look, there's shit here. He's been in here before. Game will probably jump scare me. Or not. Ugh. Ugh. I am so glad I have a helmet on, because this, it would smell awful. There's so much shit here. Like literal shit, too. How did he shit on the You know, I'm not gonna question it. He's a tall boy. I feel like I'm gonna slide down here, aren't I? No? Okay. How much shit there is, I probably would have slipped on it and fell. Guess not. Which way do I go? I wish I knew. I'd love to bring out the other thing that has like a little flashlight on it. Might have to. Main problem is that if he's here, I'm not really going to be able to notice or be able to do anything because I have to swap it back. I forget. I know I don't think we've actually had any issues with that yet, but better safe than sorry, as they say. Okay. It's bright enough for me to keep this on now. Some of that plant shit growing there. I'm going to not step on that. That's probably not good to do that. I have a feeling he's down here as well, which is like the worst part. He's gonna just like pop out of nowhere. There's a tendency to just show up sometimes, you know? Especially in places where it really shouldn't. Getting here is fine. But getting back, that's gonna be where all the shit's gonna start kicking in. I know that for a fact. With the flashlight one, we kind of want to keep it away from our face, so we can see a bit more. But with this one, we kind of want to keep it close for so we can actually aim it properly. You know? Alright, game. I'm ready. Give me your worst jump scare. I know you want to. You're desperate to give me one. Look around. There's the perfect place. Either to scare me or to do a chase scene. One of the two. Oh god. I mean, I guess the water's got to go somewhere. Yep. He's gonna grab me as I'm going up. Yep, also. Let me up, let me up. Ugh. What the ugh. What the hell am I looking at? Ew. Is that Greg? Yeah, I guess we're climbing up because... Ew. Here. I just need to get back to this safe room. That's all I need to do. Where, Greg? I know you're around here. Not sneaky. If anything, you're very much the opposite. You're quite loud. Before we go down here, save. In progress, the canal. Something significant is happening in the canal. The archive terminals indicate that an emergency ecography must be performed. However, I cannot proceed without first upgrading my interface module to security level 3. Do that, I need to reach the annex station, locate the founder's terminal of the canal. Cool. Go into them now. Surely there will be no more jump scares on the ladders. How much can this guy shit? What does he even eat to shit this much? And on the walls and the ceiling. God damn. It's just a wall. Got you. There's something cool about being able to just like press each of the buttons and then it shifts its shape a bit. Like, it's so simple, but it's so cool. Hard to describe. Surely I'm not gonna get jump scared again, right? They wouldn't do 2 ladder jump scares back to back. Last time I got ladder jump scared, I had to see some weird, fucked up looking baby thing. Wasn't a fan. Let's see. Any tasks? New one. I made to the founder's office. Williams' terminal must have the security level 3 upgrade, the interface module. Ongoing cycle of natural actions and patterns.
The canal whispers my name, urging me forward. Okay. One final moment. One last glance upon her face before I leave.
That's who I think it is. He bro did not leave. Medical evaluation, personal information, patient, math, Gerard, physicist, tether partner, Henry Becker, lead physicist. Summary male, 49 years, physicist. General appearance, barely conscious, confused, gaunt, extremely dehydrated. Patient arrived in an emergency situation from the canal location. He could not speak clearly and had issues with breathing. His general appearance was alarming, almost as if he were void of moisture. Veins constricted, causing difficulties for IV insertion. Vitals were erratic, but stabilized after we administered sedation. Patient has been put in a medically induced coma and is given fluids and medication hold on, my brain, please. Intravenously. Judith Weber, the psychologist, spoke with Gerard briefly before he was administered sodium thiopental for the MIC. A transcript has been requested. Report signature. Anything on the back? No. Nothing's. Incident report. Canal incident. Deceased person. Summary. The incident occurred. The canal observation experiment. The canal. During setup, Math went into a trance and walked into the canal. Henry Becker successfully retrieved Gerard via the tether connection. Gerard was in poor condition and had an emancipated appearance. He could not speak coherently and seemed confused. Back at the base, his condition worsened. He was put into medically induced coma and given intravenous treatment for extreme dehydration. Approximately 12 hours later, Gerard went into cardiac arrest, that's missing space there, and died on the 29th of August 1978 at 2025 LTC. Notes: a burial was held outside of the base for Gerard. batteries there. Incident report, missing person Kenneth Murphy. The airlock ID log at 0237. LTC Kenneth Murphy, lead engineer, left the base on his own. Notes: on-duty crew is sparse due to loss of life and current illness. No one saw Murphy leave, and he did not inform anyone of his plans. For safety reasons, the base now in lockdown. Comms have been left on in the pass in the event of Murphy returns. 9742. Scary. Module updated. Good. Actually, let's check the media, shall we? Entity B, recovery. So there's a second one now. Prison. Entity A is Greg, I believe. Unless Entity A is just the plants. Oh no, Entity A is definitely Greg. What the fuck is this thing? Oh, that's the thing I saw after the jump scare on the ladder. That's a completely different thing. Who's gonna look at the camera, isn't he? Second life form has been discovered, anatomically distinct from Entity A. TB was found by Maria and was already deceased upon discovery. Primary cause of death appears to be asphyxiation, likely resulting from choking on an apple, possibly due to incompatibility with human produce. Bro ate an apple and fucking died. He forgot to chew it. William's diary, 1979-0320, so March 20th. Magnificent mammalian specimen, a true being of the moon. She holds so much history in the layers of her mind. 2nd of March. The other entity Henry encountered is still here. I could feel sadness that is not my own. 5th of April. The others think they are hallucinations. They are mistaken. They are memories. Okay. 4th of June. Slept in the main control lab last night when it was just me and her. She spoke to me. 29th of June. I know now. There is no place for us here, not in the conventional sense. The canal is the answer. 12th of July. Just a few of us left now. It won't be long until we are all together. 20th of August. It's time to join them. Before I go, I must look upon her one last time. Surely Entity B is actually dead, and we're not going to have to deal with another one. Dealing with Greg is already a pain in the ass. Now that I have the interface module, now that the interface module has been upgraded to security level 3, I can return to the ward and access the restricted areas. I need to hurry. I'm sure there will be no problems with me going all the way back. There won't be any jump scares on the ladder here. That's why would that be? Why would they do that? They would never do that. It's not like this is the perfect opportunity for another ladder jump scare. And a good way to introduce Entity B. You know, this looks like the perfect chase corridor. Uh-oh, I slipped on the shit.
Don't give up.
Alright. Thank you, mysterious voice. Very cool. Surely I will not slip on the shit again. Then start hearing voices. Oh boy, ladder jump scare? At this point, I'm just constantly expecting things to happen. Whether they actually happen or not, it's different being altogether. Time to go back. There's a good chance that Greg and Entity B were mates. Or just related in some way, and now Greg is just a little upset. Why does he sound so close? I don't like that. Why did he sound so close? Because he was close. It's as simple as that. Alright. Oh, right. Yeah, my bad. Right. Here we go. Back onto the surface again. Maybe we can find Math's grave, assuming they buried him out here. Seems like they did. There's a good chance that we might actually see Greg out here this time. Maybe even Entity B. Why is the music getting kind of funky? I just wanted to give it a try. You gotta keep those batteries there. In case, you know, you waste all of your battery and suddenly you can't use it to get back in. It's not battery at, by the way. It's still full. Nice. So no, it doesn't use much to do that, but... Legacy. So grab that. Did I listen to this one? Did I miss this one entirely?
This is William Davis, founder of Prism Institute. I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to each and every member of Prism. For your tireless work, your dedication, and your remarkable foresight. I suspect those back home are utterly unprepared for what we shall find. Once the ward is operational, our real work begins, and I look forward to it anticipation.
Nothing bad will happen. Now we're back in here again. I'm gonna close those doors. We don't need to be in there. We can go into here. Looks actually kind of. Yeah. From control. Hold on, let me go back to other place so I can see what my task is. See what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. Save. Let's see, what are we doing? Prompts. Status monitor instructs that actions need to be taken at the prompt terminals. They are misaligned. Okay, so I just have to align them. How I do that, though, couldn't tell you, Chief. Like, how I'm supposed to align them? No idea. Proximity, clarity, 0%. Oh, hold on. There. Prong's been aligned. Yep, and of course now he's shown up. I believe Prong 2 is somewhere in the comms room, if I remember correctly. And bro's still just chilling though. Double cheeked up. Sunday afternoon. Hella ass. He's not very good at deciding whether or not he wants to be seen through just normal eyes. That off. Open up these now. Where the fuck is he? now he should show up physically, I believe. No more of that invisible shit. What we do need to do is figure out where the fuck prong 2 is. I think he is, like, physically around, so... Bumps that. So if I go around here, to this hallway, and he's just sitting there. I don't care what he's doing. He's there, all of a sudden, like he usually is. I'm gonna be upset. Simple as that. Oh, he is physically there. Gotta be careful. Still mostly full battery. Still 3 bars at least. I don't remember where the fucking prong is. Or the second one. That's to the servers, which we don't need to go to. Or just was not caring about the fact that I was beaming his eyes into oblivion. I'm gonna go to one of those places. Because I think it prong might be where the camera stuff is in here. Could be wrong, but doesn't hurt to check. Especially if I can actually get into here, because I'm pretty sure I can now. I just need to activate the door for it. Opens. Now we can actually into here. I only need to press it once, but just... Line subsurface imaging prongs. Designated contact point to form the scan. Right, so this is where I need to go afterwards. Wait, just in case.
Reality diverges from our expectations. The canal, the moon. It requires us, and we require it. Another contraction.
For now. I'm gonna just turn that off. That uses a lot of power for some reason. Should be fine anyway. It's just mainly this doorway. Some magnetic interference or something. Back here again. Where the fuck is prong 2? I know I've been past it. By Forgore. He is like... Yeah, he's just chilling there. He's just gonna stay sitting there, isn't he? Yeah. Oh, never mind. Finally got up. Oh. So whatever he is actively changing between the two. It's not just like, oh, he just sometimes changes just randomly. No, he's actively doing something to make himself invisible. I just don't know what. Seriously, where the fuck is prong 2? I forget. chilling here? I think it might be just a bug. Oh, yep, there you go. Fixed. I remember where problem 2 is. So that thing seems to have just completely stopped now. Oh, whoops, I think I accidentally double-clicked it. Is it accessible through here? No. So one of the places I can think to go, but I'm pretty sure I already went. I didn't really go through, but I already could see straight through. There's nothing. Let's go over there. There was a single frame there where it was just his face. Buddy? Hey, Greg? You doing, Greg? Bro, you're getting a little close there. Walls exist for a reason, Greg. I gotta remember where on 2 was. I know it's somewhere in the commons room, but I can't remember where. I'm like trying to remember because like the layout of the room or the commons room. Hmm. Well, while I try and remember where it is, I am gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab myself something. I won't even need to mute or anything. I'll just have my model just. Excuse me. It won't be long. I probably won't even need to mute myself. That's how quick that'll be. So. I lied. I'm gonna mute myself anyway, just to be safe. Nuts. Stop. Give me a sec. I'm back. Hello. Who dares message me? Ah, it's just Elliot going live. Whatever the hell Greg says. Right here. Let's get back to it. I just grabbed myself a couple chocolates because I went to Costco the other day with my friends, and I ended up buying a big box of chocolates for my whole family to just have or to share. Alright. It's gotta be through there somewhere. Ooh. Problem is that there's just a lot of magnetic interference here for some reason. Yep, there he is. This is an okay spot. It should be. He's just sitting there again. Bro, stop. Now he's fucking camping me in my fucking... Basically just got up, went after me, got blinded, and then immediately went back to sitting down in that spot again. Really a book. There must be something I'm missing. An area I've missed somehow. Don't know how I've missed it, but I've missed it. It's nearby somewhere. He's sitting right there. Like a bitch. Now here's prong 2. The thing for. This is gonna be like right there. I swear, if he's fucking sitting there. Right. It's not that way. Just go out. Wrong has been aligned. Right, now we need to get to the other room. I'm sure this will not be too difficult to do. I think he might be getting a bit more resistant to it. It's not great. Not a fan of that. Whew. Now, Red Tongues Online should check the archives, the copy for the next stage of the process. The archives. Well, not the archives, the evagraphy. Oh, way! It also means we gotta go through here. Hope he doesn't spot us. Surely he won't be waiting for us down here. Fuck, I forgot to turn the thing off. Just have to close those. Need to close one, but whatever. We'll do that. Hope for the best. Hearing small noises. Not happy about it. That's closed. Hold up. That's better. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Mind continue. I'm just eating the subsurface imaging problems. Sharing stick. Contact. 80% scanning progress. Analysis complete. Output ready. Intervention required. Sheets of the ripening and. That's interesting, to say the least. Okay, I turned the wrong one on. It's okay though. Oh, the path is open. I'm gonna turn that off. Might as well turn that off too. Just in case, you never know. Let's go this way, Ned. No. Why can I? Hearing a lot of noises here that I do not like. Okay. Yes, that's fine. That's a plant. What is that up there? Can't really tell. It's providing light though. Allowing the plants to grow. This doesn't look like a place for. Yep, that's what I thought.
Keep pushing forward.
What the hell is up with me? Am I sick? Freaking out? Oh, I'm freaking out. That's for goddamn sure. Is this the A.S.N core? No. I have no idea what that is, but it's plugged into the wall by this chair. Anyway, yes or yes? Yes. Ripening and induction. Now is ready. Is this? Plug into a wall. That's all. That's about it. Why is everything shaking? Is the canal breaking or collapsing or caving in or something? Steel. Oh, hello, weather app. Where's this go? Let's go anywhere? It's very hard to tell. No, okay, it just leads back here. Oh, I can't adjust that anymore. That's reassuring. Can I grab this through here? Hopefully I won't need it. I do. No, I don't. It seems. Everything's shaking now. God damn. all the other doors are closed. Save. Very important to do that. Induction door is now opened. Infinite State's ripening induction terminal. Town needs me. I need it. That's not good. Archive is inactive. Can I turn it on? No. Shit's broke. Jesus fucking. Okay, that kind of got me. I was expecting something like a... Ooh. Hey, Greg. You know, you don't seem as... I'm trying to, like, move the mouse, but I can't. Ow. What is he watching? Is it... Oh, yeah, it is. So I guess I was right. Oh yeah, I can also kind of see like some of the plant stuff on him. It's Greg's wife. I miss my wife, John Routine. I miss her a lot. Question is, can he even read that? Okay, and then it just plays on loop. Okay. He's not evil, he's just sad because his wife died. Guess we go to the canal now. Oh. Uh-oh, I think I'm actually sick, like everyone else. Is my fate going to be the exact same? Initialize airlock sequence. No battery. Oh. Time to go into the canal. Seems like it's in an area that has no oxygen. Yeah. Definitely gonna need this. Oh yeah, I remember seeing something like this. Which way to go though? Oh. Right, yeah, this is what I saw in one of the videos. Which way did I need to go again? They both lead to the same way? Maybe? Okay, they do. Okay. Doesn't matter which way you go, that's just designed like that. And then there's this, where all this shit is. If I just like went around. just explored instead of going through it. I feel like I'm meant to go through, but I'll explore. Okay, yeah, I have to go down because it leads into something. Sorry, I had to. Oh.
You've come so far. One final step.
I don't even have my ID on me anymore. Well, okay. When did I lose that? Am I just going in for a cannonball or something? Oh. Oh. Maybe I did cannonball into where the fuck this is. Okay, the catch does not work here, no matter what you do. Ground almost kind of looks like sand, like wet sand on the beach. Is this the A.S.N again? It is. Do you want me to shoot it or something? No. Hi there. One frame of naked man.
Together. We begin anew. Through me, you endure. Through you, I endure.
$19.99. Wow. Okay. Oh. 2025. Just a slight jump. Reference present expedition. So recovered data associated with the original Prism Canal expedition. Prism Moon expedition, geological launch. Cygnus Canal operation continued until 1979. And a Union Plaza employee, Cooper, reported the discovery of blank Union Plaza operational irregularities. Software engineers sent to correct the automated security network entered the ward. Action events align with patterns from the original Prism Canal expedition. Escalate intensity. Control present mission data and relate to canal retrieve regular value. That's the primary objective. Secondary objective. Indeterminate origin or unauthorized function. LCRP, lunar touchdown. Information from Ward's blank airlock. Upon entry of the ward, the crew reported a dense concentration of particular matter described as blank or pollen. Substance interference, complete telemetry loss. Telemetry loss. Final transmission contained one image. It's the flowers. So what, like many years after that, they tried to go back and figure out what the hell is going on. Chapter 1 Rebirth. Reach chapter 00. Interesting. Guess that's it. That's very confusing. That's gonna take a lot of like sitting down and thinking everything over to understand what the fuck's going on and what that ending meant. Because there's still quite a few things that don't quite make sense. Now, from what I understand, whatever was in the canal, the plants or whatever, and also, you know, Greg and his wife, whatchamacallit? They obviously caused the A.S.N to enter a sort of the lockdown protocol thing, because it was able to constantly see them, whereas normal human eyes cannot. So everyone's like, oh, why is it doing that? But because it looked so human, it wasn't really able to determine who was and who wasn't the danger. That's my guess. And then of course we eventually just shut it down and then had to actually deal with it ourselves. Could also be a case of like the canal itself was trying to lure us to it the entire time, and shutting down the A.S.N was probably the worst thing we could have done, because it was basically actively trying to stop people from going there. It seems to be a lot. Again, it's going to take a lot of sitting down and thinking to do, or, you know, just kind of looking up, like, an explanation for it. Because there's still a lot of questions that just haven't been answered. It could also be that Entity B might actually not be, you know, Greg's wife. It might be the mother instead, because that would explain the whole weird baby scene we saw after that ladder jump scare. I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot of interpretation and whatnot. Right. Well, I guess that's routine. I'm actually gonna look up thing. Here, turn this off, so I don't need it anymore. Just that. Everything's all over the place because the resolution was changed and whatnot. Sec, just adjust all that, fix it up. Right. I kind of want to look up what the explanation was. Okay, routine game ending. Sure, why not? Let's see. Oh boy, there's a lot here. Jesus Christ, this is... That's like a whole other thing to read. Let me see if I can find other shorter, or hopefully shorter explanations. Because, like, it seems like, what's we call it? It seems like, and like the entities and this, what appears to be apparently seems to be a fungus of sorts, they seem to be completely, like, unrelated to each other, but also connected. Hmm. Let's see, maybe there's someone here that's trying to explain. It looks like it explained the actual monster itself. Actually, no, here we go. Ending explained. This might. After bringing down A.S.N, making it easier for the canal's embrace to spread. Yeah, I was right about that. The A.S.N was kind of hindering the canal. The engineer enters the fissure to become one with it. Split, be reborn like its stone, evident by the final chapter Rebirth. The engineer's final dream is yet another reference to Adam and Eve, the creation of Adam. The reference paints the canal as a cosmic being who was creating the first man, perhaps viewing Entity A as failure, where it hopes will have better luck with the engineer. It's in the engineer's vision of Entity B and how it originally ends, I believe, perhaps my own delirium. We were the baby! Fungus grew inside of us, assimilating allergy into a ready to be born new. Learned a lot through Entity A and B, but the canal wanted to evolve beyond its current primitive status. Actually, it's like similar to the zombie ant fungus. Uses host body to find a suitable climate for spore to release, killing its host once it's found. Spreads from the head. Yeah, it's figuring out the ending is something that you're gonna have to just look up on your own because holy, there's a lot to go over there. Good lord, I kind of understand it, but again, I'm gonna need to actually like sit down. What I'm understanding though, entities A and B were created by the canal and the fungus inside of it. But obviously they didn't do very well because NCA, which we have called Greg, he's not exactly the best looking. And then Entity B fucking died eating an apple. I think the canal then lures us in to become another entity or something like that. Maybe we always were one, and then it's just like, I don't know. Again, that's something you're just gonna have to read because there's a lot of like unexplained stuff that's not exactly easy to understand. But anyway, that was routine. Little difficult to get the hang of the controls at the start, but once I actually got there, it was fine. It was good. It's a good game. Did get me a couple times with some scares, but like, again, it was mostly jump scares that kind of got me. Oh, excuse me. So far, the only game that's genuinely scared me is what's it call it? Voices of the Void. Simply due to, I guess, out of game events. And that's because it was the that weird thing in Voices of the Void where it's just like a censored creature, where it's just a black bar that moves around and crashes a game if it touches you. 'Cause, like, I remember watching a video on Voices of the Void where that thing showed up in the video, and then like a little bit afterwards, I think like a couple days later, I had a dream where I was playing Voices of the Void in like some multiplayer setting or something like that, and the creature showed up in it. And I was like, wow, that was strange, but also kind of like unnerving. And then the following day when I streamed the game, it showed up. It showed up in the game, so you can understand why I was scared. But yeah, anyway. Let's see. Neto was live. We can probably say hello, assuming she's not just finishing up again. Doesn't look like it. It looks like she's in the middle of a game, so we can safely raid her without having to worry about it being like, oh, we've caught just the end again. I hope, at least. Right, well, we'll go raid her now too, and we shall call it there for today. I don't know what we'll be doing tomorrow. Maybe we'll play some Helldivers tomorrow. Just because there's a lot going on in the game right now. Might rally the homies. What? We'll see how we go. Either way, that will be it for today. So, thank you very much to everyone who's popped in to watch, and if you've watched this after it's been uploaded, thank you very much. Hopefully everyone has a very good day, morning, or night, and whatever time it is for you. Links below for the usual stuff. Thank you everyone who's watched the series or stuck around for it. And I will see everyone tomorrow, probably for Helldivers, whether I solo dive or dive with some friends. We'll see. Bye-bye.